FM. We're also streaming from that SuperTalk Mississippi app and your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station. But don't forget, you can watch us too. We are on your computer, your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. Now, today is a story that came to us from one of our faithful listeners, Miss Debbie. She texted in to talk about one of her favorite organizations within her community there in Laurel, and that's the Southern Cross Animal Rescue. So joining us today is Katie to tell us a little bit more and maybe how we can help them keep their doors open. So welcome, Katie.
Hi.
Well, it's good to have you, girl. I know you guys are busy, as animal rescues are in all of our communities. I think it's something that most people listening to Good Things has near their home in some way or another. But tell us about the mission of Southern Cross Animal Rescue, or SCAR, as you may call it. But what do you guys do? What's the mission of your organization?
Well, back in 2013, we had three wonderful, wonderful ladies who saw a big, huge need in our county here in Jones County and the surrounding areas, where there was just a ton of poor, homeless animals that had been abused, and just a lot that other shelters didn't know how to deal with or couldn't deal with. And that is usually what we take in. We take in the ones that are, some would say, beyond help, and we have had a really good turnaround rate with them, helping get them rehabilitated and ready to go into new homes.
When you say beyond help, Katie, is that a personality issue? Would that be like a medical issue? Would it be a malnourished issue? Could it be all of the above kind of issues?
I would definitely say all of the above. We have had a few come in that have had really bad injuries and ended up having to have amputations. We have had some come in that have had just really, really, really bad, hard-to-manage skin issues. I know there was one that came in a few years ago, before I came to be a part of the organization, that was part of a murder-suicide, and her other little doggy sister were there in the room when it happened.
That's tough.
One was able to get past that, and the other, the trauma from seeing that just stuck with her. And unfortunately, she was one of the very few that we weren't able to help. But a lot of places, if they have that kind of trauma, they can't take care of them. They don't know what to do. They can't handle that on a regular day-to-day basis, and that's the kind that we take in.
So, Katie, y'all are there in Jones County, Laurel sort of area. So what I'm hearing is y'all do collect probably these animals from your surrounding area, but are you also specialized enough that people are bringing you special cases from further away from across the state?
We have had some from farther out. We usually just try to focus Jones, Jasper, Smith, and Wayne counties. Mm-hmm. But we have had some from farther off. It just kind of depends on the case, and if we're sure that we're able to help. We do keep a list on hand of other rescues in the state that might be able to help a little bit more, or maybe closer for someone to get to. But we try to help everywhere that we possibly can, even though we focus just here in our area.
Well, now see, Katie, why Miss Debbie was so fond of the work that you guys do there in Jones. It feels,
yes,
sounds like you definitely are bridging a gap that is needed. And like any nonprofit or anybody trying to help those that are sick when it comes to, I know, medical issues, it's probably tough to keep the doors open. And I know that can be a hard part of it. How are you guys funded? How is the Southern Cross Animal Rescue there in Laurel able to keep its doors welcoming more animals that need it?
We are strictly donation. We don't get any funding from the state or the county or anything. A lot of people in the past have been under the impression that we do, but that is completely untrue. We are only getting donations from the public and a very few grants that we're able to find and apply for. But everything comes through donations. Our power bill gets paid that way, our water bill, our employees, our food, our medication, everything that we have to pay for to keep this place running comes strictly from public donations.
And I know that can be sometimes times are hard for folks to recognize that or to understand. Are there other things that you guys take if it's not just financial? Do y'all take, food or blankets or kennels, or are there other things if folks are listening and if they go to clean out? I would say spring cleaning, but we're behind that. Summer cleaning, fall cleaning, that also could help you guys bridge a gap.
Oh, definitely. We take all kinds of food donations. We try to stay away from red dye in our food when we do get donations just because it can upset some of the tummies of our sweet little babies here. But food donations, treat donations, carriers, kennels, blankets, towels, anything like that. We've recently had a sweet lady come in whose cat had passed away, and she had some antibiotics that she never got to use for it, and she brought that to us. We take stuff like that. Basically, anything that you could think of that we could use, it's worth a shot. We're very resourceful around here, and we pinch pennies and we find ways to make everything work.
And you also need people who are willing to rescue, right? Some of the best pets or the best pets are rescued pets. When people make that decision, Katie, to adopt an animal, whether it's from Southern Cross Animal Rescue or another animal shelter near them, what greater impact are they doing, not just for their family, obviously, but for the community wide when they choose to rescue instead of just buy one?
It's really helping with the overpopulation crisis. We have so many here that have been with us for forever. We've got one, our longest resident, I think, has been with us since 2018 or 2019. He's been here about 6 or 7 years. And dogs like him, they're going to spend their lives here. And, you adopting from us or from another rescue like us, it helps give them a chance to know what it's like to be loved. And then it's really helping with the overpopulation crisis because then you don't have a ton of strays just running around, because everybody who comes through us and most every other shelter in the area gets spayed or neutered before they are allowed to be adopted out. And so that stops all of the unwanted litters, and so you don't have just umpteen thousand puppies running around all over the place.
It's good for the health for the kid, for the dog too. I mean,
yes.
In that way, if they're interested in adopting, Katie, maybe that's the way they want to reach out and get connected with what you're doing there in Laurel. Is there a way online, or maybe connect with you to see what friendly faces that you have there that are ready for a forever loving home?
Definitely. We have everybody up on our website, which is scarofms.wixsite.com/scar. Everybody's over there, and they also have links to their applications and some information on them there. You can find them on our Facebook page at Southern Cross Animal Rescue there. You can email us. You can call us. We're open from 8 to 1 every day the rest of the summer. Those hours will extend out to 2 o'clock once school starts back. And then we take appointments, too. We're not usually open to the public on the weekends. However, if you want to make an appointment after hours or something like that, we will 100% work with you, and we will find the best fit for you and your family.
And if they want to make a donation, a money one, because that's a good one, too, that helps you guys out a whole lot, is your website the best place to do that, Katie, or do y'all have any upcoming fundraisers we should know about?
We don't currently have any fundraisers in the works just yet. We are looking at getting some set up, but our website does have our donation links on it, as does our Facebook. And if you are a person who just loves to send checks, we have a lot of people that do that. And those could be sent to P.O. Box 2007 in Laurel, or 1712 Highway 184 East in Laurel, which is also where we're located. So there's a double address. You can come see us and bring us a donation and take home a sweet baby.
I love that, Katie. Well, I love what you guys are doing. I know it makes a huge impact in the community. Again, one of our dear listeners passionately appreciates what you guys are up to, and so she wanted to make sure the word got out if folks wanted or felt the need to connect with you, maybe adopt a fur baby forever, or just get connected to the good work y'all are doing. So I appreciate your time.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for having us.
All righty. You guys stick with us. We got more good